Today's show, what I really want to do is just show T.A. Mahoney's support for the CCA. It's been a long relationship and I'm just trying to do something different. I'm trying to promote CCA for memberships because I think it's very important for us to help with conservation. It's what we're in, fishing and hunting, making it better for the future. One thing about CCA, they're for the recreational fishermen.
Matt Clapp, T.A. Mahoney, Total Plumbing here at the CCA Fishing Tournament. What a great cause, what a great organization to be part of, and we're going to tell you why today here at the captain's meeting tonight. And there might be some good stars here. Who knows? Let's go find out. This is Niall Brooks. Tell us a little bit about it, Niall.
I'm Niall Brooks. I am the director of the Tampa Chapter CCA annual, 36th annual all-release tournament. It's being held out at Tampa Bay Watch here, out at the mouth of Tampa Bay, out here on Tierra Verde, near Fort DeSoto. It is our 36th annual tournament. It is all release. It's all photo release. So you take a picture of your fish, put it on the measuring tape that we give you, and send a picture in, and the biggest fish wins. Trout, redfish, snook.
And we got some other little inside bets during this tournament. It's going to be good. Stay tuned, definitely. Thank you, Niall.
Absolutely.
I wanted to give Matt a job because he sometimes just kind of wanders off and pulls a Sasquatch on you, you know, disappearing act, Houdini, all kinds of names for it.
Oh, look who it is. Captain Mike Perry, Mr. Keys. How you doing, my friend?
Doing good, Matt. Doing great.
Well, here at the CCA tournament, give us a little insight on it, will you, buddy?
Nothing better than coming and supporting CCA, and to have Richard Seward's name attached to it's all the better. Richard made us all better anglers in the Tampa Bay area. And in case anybody want to know, I'm Team Mahoney. I'm Team Flim Flam.
This guy's not so much of a star, but a good guy and a good friend. Let's go check him out. It's Nick Nieves, my buddy, Sunshine Skyway Fishing Club.
On Facebook, yep, about 12,000 members. Oh, I like what it stands for, for getting all these seagrass, oyster beds. It just stands for goodness, man. Cleaning the beaches, I'm all for that, man. My group is all for that, so we're here to volunteer if anybody needs any help too, so. And I can't wait to the tournament. This is my first one with CCA, so I'm looking forward to it.
Captain Rick Seward, CCA named this event after his father. What a great man. Tell us a little bit about CCA and this event.
My dad, he was always a conservationist. He did everything from planting seagrass to releasing redfish and releasing all kind of different varieties. But everyone should get involved more with it because it's really something for just not for yourself. It's for our future. It's for our kids. It's for our grandkids and their grandkids.
Here we are, found another star. Might be the oldest star too, probably best looking. Captain Dave Marquette.
Well, a few of us started this organization quite a few years ago. And when we were really fighting the battle to try to save our marine resources. A fellow named Walter Fondren came from Houston, Texas, and he had great success as a political activist to protect marine resources. And he inspired us to start Coastal Conservation Association in Florida.
Awesome. What a great cause, what a great group, and even a better captain and a nicer guy.
Well, thank you. Thank you for those comments.
Well, we got the biggest star of the show, Captain Mike Anderson, also known as Puffy. Let's go talk to him.
The goal is to get this little thing cut off Mr. Mahoney's chin.
I can't wait for this.
Yeah, that's the goal. So we're hoping that the Watts brothers pull this off and put a beat down on Mr. Mahoney. That's the real deal. I'm sure that Mr. Mahoney is fishing with Mr. Norris.
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. That's where the flim flam starts, right there.
That's it.
It's going to be a great night. It's for a great cause, raising a bunch of money for the best cause that I can think of in fishing. That's CCA Florida. So it's going to be a great event. I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you, brother.
You're welcome.
Good to see you.
Appreciate you, pal.
The good thing about this tournament in Tampa Bay, the Richard Seward All Release Challenge, your entry fee is membership. That's why the tournament's important. So anybody wanting to enter the tournament is automatically in the CCA for the year. You know, the real tournament to me would be the jawing back and forth with Brian Watts, talking trash, you know.
On Mahoney and I's always had a thing about who was the best from all the years back with me and Greg and him and his little entourage in Louisiana. So we put this together where Mike and I were gonna fish against each other in this event.
We both picked a friend of ours, a good guy. He had picked Captain Ryan Rickard. I'd gotten Captain Brett Norris. Once me and Brian decided, trying to be fair, we got lures from Mirror Lure that donated to the tournament. Eric's great people over there, another local company. Matt was supposed to get them and pick them out. Well, he got them and picked them out.
Lim Flam at its best.
What's up, buddy?
What's going on?
I guess we're gonna get them. I was handed this bag and said this is all we could fish with.
Okay.
Clap is behind this, and Mahoney's probably flim-flamming me somehow or another. But you look in there, see if whatever we got will work.
All right, let's see. Oh, yeah.
Any of that work?
Yeah, that'll all work.
Maybe he's being straight up this time. I don't know. It ain't like Mahoney to be straight up.
No, it's not. He's always up to something.
Uh-huh.
Today, the whipping begins for Brian Watts. We're tournament fishing. It's a CCA, all release Richard Seward. We're with Captain Brett Norris today. Snook, trout, and reds is the target. We're catching them.
You know this is very important to me to beat Mahoney.
I do.
And you and I as a team, that kind of goes hand in hand, and we can be over him for about a year until this happens again. So what do you have in mind?
Well, what I have in mind is beating him.
Well, me too.
Yeah, so
me too.
What we have in mind here is we just put in here in the upper end of the bay. We're gonna run up to some flats. It's had a few redfish and snook on them, and I don't see why we wouldn't be able to beat him. I really don't, with what we're going to.
Well, look, we could probably stay in this little canal right here and beat Mahoney.
Should we go see the bait girl? Or maybe not?
Artificial tournament.
Oh yeah. Artificial. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what's gonna be funny this afternoon? Look, I made a little post of this. His goatee's coming off, son.
Oh yeah, it needs to.
Coming off.
It needs to.
Here you go, Mahoney. Hey, when you hear that click, you're gonna shake in your shoes, brother.
I love it.
Time to grab Dr. Death. You know you're big time.
T. Mahoney, oh yeah.
They put there. Stella, Bull Bay Rod,
Oh yeah.
custom. When the money's on the line, this is where I'm going. We also got a mirror lure. Now,
What
Matt,
happened to your mirror lure, buddy?
the deal was that Matt is gonna give us the lures to fish with, and this has no hooks, Matt.
Hey, look at here.
You got an issue here,
Look
bud.
at that.
I think that's the way they came.
Are all of them that way? How am I supposed to win this tournament? You ain't. What
Well,
happened? I thought
think-
you were my partner.
The hooks have been cut on every one of them.
Every single one.
This is gonna be tough, guys. No hooks, and I gotta beat Brian Watts, but you know what? I can do it. Brian ain't nothing.
Mahoney knows what he's up against. That's the thing.
Yeah, he's scared.
I'm just saying it.
He's scared. I feel like Donald Trump now. I mean, I'm screwed. What are you gonna do? I guess we can do our best.
I guess we can do our best with that and hope we lasso one's all I know.
Mahoney's scared to death. You're scared to death, bro. This shows it right here. You're scared to death. Ain't even got started good, and you got lures with no hooks on them.
Uh-oh. Matt got my reel too, huh?
Just, spectating and everything, just because I wasn't invited on the team. How's everything going for you? I haven't seen much action.
Yeah, I've had a couple hits, but I don't think the hooks are holding. Why the flim-flam?
Flim-flam.
I fished against the Watts brothers a while. Brian, I got his number. He don't want this smoke, and I'm gonna show y'all today, hooks or not, I'm gonna catch fish. Ooh.
Oh, I did get popped there.
Did you?
I did.
Out in the deep.
Bottom, bro.
That was in the deep. I think Brian probably picked the wrong guide today to take him. I'm with the man, Captain Brett. I don't have to catch him, he will.
So you don't like losing to Brian?
No.
I don't like losing to Rickard, so it works out perfect teams today.
That's right, and we read the rules today, didn't we, Brett?
Well, at least the first sentence.
Richard Seward, CCA, all release. Captain Brett Norris, best in the business, catching redfish. Just started the day out. Brian Watts got his plate full today. Ryan, I probably wouldn't throw the line in. You know who the man is.
Welcome to St. Pete.
Surfer boy.
Oh, yeah.
We had a bag full of Marilures with no hooks. I don't know how you was gonna catch any fish anyway, but through trying to catch fish with those, I said the hell with it. I just DQ'd myself, and Mahoney ended up doing the same thing. Started fishing Marilures with hooks on them. Tough day in Tampa. There was a little pressure change came in overnight, and the tides were extremely high. We done the best we could do, but the way it was, we both DQ'd, and we both just kind of conceded as losing.
There he is. Got him. I just said I'm making a mistake not throwing this spoon in all this mullet. I don't know what I got here, but I foul hooked a catfish, I think.
Catfish.
I think so. Foul hooked a catfish in Tampa Bay. Nice.
I remember Dave Marquette at the captain's meeting saying, tomorrow's gonna be kind of a halfway good tide. He said by 10:15, the bite's gonna stop. Catch your fish early. Brett's good at throwing artificial. Brett's good at throwing live bait. Just a good guy. We caught quite a few fish. I'm not gonna say I caught a bunch, but there was a bunch of fish caught.
Bro, a little bit more control, Captain. All right, net boy.
There he is. There he is. I got him. There he is.
There he is. Uh-oh.
You got to be kidding me, guys.
You got a catfish
How
bait
in the
on.
world is this?
I told you Mahoney's been in here chumming.
What in the world is going? How do you hook 2 catfish false hooked on a spoon?
That's the reason I'm fishing with you today. You're that good.
We started out today, redfish, trying to get the easiest of the 3. Oh, got one. Oh, let go of them hooks Matt cut off. Just ain't buttering the biscuit there, but you put some in for us, and we caught some redfish, and then we moved over to get trout. Doesn't seem like there's a ton of anything. Seems like they're spread out.
Yeah.
We're gonna work through here, hopefully hit these potholes, pick us up a few, and then move down the road. Typical West Coast fishing, right?
That's right. This morning we did the red fishing where we had a higher tide. So Now that the water's getting off the oyster bars, we kind of moved out here to try to get our trout, and then later on we'll try to get our snook.
Sounds good to me. Man, look at that.
Oh man.
Right off the bat.
Little bugger, little baby. My bait might be bigger than him, but he is a trout.
There was one following him in.
So far, Munchkins, he's cute.
Oh my gosh, you sorry sucker.
What? Usually those redfish should go up there in those mangroves, especially those snook. We tried that. We knew the water was high. We knew we had a high pressure, bluebird days. We really exhausted ourselves beating those trees, trying to catch a snook or a redfish. So probably later mid-morning, Ryan and I decided, look, man, let's go out and try to catch a monster trout. So that's what we done. We went out to some flats that had some little grass patches on it, caught a ton of speckled trout, but really didn't get anything that we expected to get. But here we have it, high water, bluebird skies, bad conditions. There was really nothing in our favor but just to go out and just try to beat it down and see what we can do. Old Clap can cut the hooks off of them, but we still have fun, don't we?
That's it.
They thought they were gonna dull our day doing that. Some of Mahoney's cronies. Yeah, you thought you was gonna do it, didn't you, Mahoney?
The freaking clinic is in session.
That's a nice one, isn't it?
They're getting bigger, inch at a time. Hey, get you one?
Ah, the small one. He can't even shake his head. Look at this one.
Look at that beauty.
You know what? Some people get discouraged with this fish. I know one thing for sure, Watts ain't caught nothing yet. We had our fishing snitch call us and tell us Brian's struggling a little bit. Maybe up in the north end, we got a few guys running drones to tell us what's going on over there, and just got a report. So we may just go in and jump in the AC.
That ain't bad.
That ain't a bad one at all.
I know good and well Mahoney ain't caught one that big today. Look at that, Ryan. He ain't that bad.
That's actually a pretty decent one right there.
I don't know about you, but I'm ready.
I'm ready, buddy.
We got to get back and see what them other boys done. I guarantee you, them trout that we caught's probably gonna win this thing for us.
Probably
as bad
will.
as it's been for us, I know it's bad for them. And Mahoney's not gonna catch those fish.
Brett would, but Mike won't.
Yeah, you got a point there.
See, I had the hammer on my boat with me. He didn't have the hammer. Brett didn't have the hammer on the boat with him.
No, he might have been at a disadvantage. I don't know if they had to fish with the same stuff I had.
I don't know either, man. I guess time will tell.
Here we are at the weigh-ins. This is was supposed to be my nemesis, my opponent, but I kind of like the guy. Captain Watts, how are you?
Or Brian Watts, yeah, doing
Brian
good.
Watts, Captain Watts, one of y'all. You're from Lakeland.
Other than all that damn flim-flam this morning, I get out there and, but we went fishing. We had fun. It was a good time. I had Ryan Rickard take me out there and go fishing. And I tell you, we had a hell of a time. It's a good time. But
Not bad for a bass fisherman, huh?
not bad for a bass guy.
Hey, that's all right.
It was kind of tough. Today was a tough day. We had not much of a tide. My partner cut all my hooks off my baits.
Who's that?
I went ahead and, to be honest with you, disqualified myself. I started using another bait with a hook in it and still didn't catch fish. So you really got me good today. I appreciate that.
Hey, but it's all right. It's your mom's birthday.
Yeah,
happy birthday to Miss Mahoney.
Absolutely. Happy birthday, Mom. And you know, the bet was some people call it a rat tail, goat beard, whatever. But it's either going to be gone or we're giving away a power pole move. He didn't weigh a fish. I didn't weigh a fish. I kind of thought a draw. But then there was the CCA tournament committee that thought different.
The governing body has spoken.
What you got?
You both lose.
Both?
Yeah, you both lose. The trolling motor comes to the and snip, baby.
No rebuttal.
There is no appeal.
No nothing.
There is no appeal. We will give Mike the option of choosing who cuts it. I think that's fair.
Here you go.
I'm gonna pick this.
First of all, it's her birthday.
Yeah!
This is who created the monster. This is the guilty one. She created the monster. That's me. There is nobody in this room that wants this off more than her. And that's why she's cutting it right above the rubber band.
Oh! Oh!
Done.
What did you like the most about your birthday?
The best thing about my birthday was being able to cut that thing off of Michael's chin. I've been wanting to do that for years. So I finally got to.
Finally got your chance.